Hey guys, welcome back to the social series with Heather Roger Lapierre. Thanks for being a part of my email list, guys. What I want to talk about today is connecting with PR firms. I just got a package in the mail from one of my favorite lash and press-on nail companies, Kiss. And I just felt inspired to share how I connected with the company that sent me these products, because it's kind of a mystery sometimes. You see influencers on their Insta stories or in YouTube videos doing unboxings, and you're like, how are people connecting with these brands and getting free products so that they can talk about them, share them, create content with them? Here is how I have done that. I'm not sure how other people have, but what I have done is, so we've talked about media kit, guys, and we've talked about having a professional presence and a website and things like that, and just like calling yourself a creator and an influencer. So what I started doing when I had my blog set up is I would search on Google, and I would just hop in and I would search like, who is the Canadian PR firm that represents Kiss lashes, because those are products that I already use, I already love. And so when I approach that brand, I can tell them, like, I experience, you know, I'm a makeup artist. When I started reaching out to the beauty brands, I'm a makeup artist, I use your products, I love them, I also have a blog and I love reviewing products, you know, can I be a part of your media list? So my first request when I get in touch with PR firms, so sorry, I'll just back up. So first what I do is I search. So I do specific searches. So sometimes I will search for the Canadian PR firm that represents X brand. And you'll get different searches, and you kind of have to filter through, see what you can find. The other thing that I will search is Canadian PR firms representing beauty brands. So if I'm focusing, I really did focus when I started connecting with PR firms, is the beauty industry, because that was my main interest. That's what I was really writing about a lot when I started reaching out to PR firms. So I would send them who I am, you know, here's links to my socials, here's links to my media kit, here's links to my website. I would love to connect with you because XYZ, I'm a makeup artist, I love trying new products, I love reviewing products on my blog, I love connecting with my audience about new beauty products. Can you add me to your media list? So very often what happens with that is you would get added to the media list, you might not get a response, and then the PR firm will have a launch with one of their clients. So let's say Kiss Eyelash is going to launch a new line of lashes, and it's going to be the couture lashes, and so they're obviously going to work with their PR firm to do that PR work. So the PR firm, one of their steps is to go to the media list, and so the media list might be newspapers, might be blogs, might be people like me, influencers, and so they're going to send out a release, and they're going to say, this is what's going on with Kiss. These are the amazing new products they're releasing. Here is some imagery if you want to write about it. And then sometimes what will happen is they will say, if you would like to have samples of the product sent to you to experience and write, because it's all part of that PR work, is they will offer to have those items sent to you. So then I respond to my contact at Kiss or at the PR firm, and I say, hey, I'd like to get in on some of those new Kiss products and experiencing them and sharing them. A lot of times, actually all the time, for that kind of stuff, I don't get paid. What I do get is new products to try and share, and that's just fun for me as a beauty lover. But then I also have the opportunity to create really good content with free products, and hopefully one of the benefits that can come from all of this is two things. If Kiss or my PR firm likes my content, they could share it to their communities, and that's exposure for me. It allows me to create relationships with PR professionals, which could be beneficial down the road. And third, if the brand, this hasn't happened to me yet, but this is what I'm working toward, if I consistently share the brand, if I consistently build that brand relationship and that connection with the PR firm, my goal is that that will lead to paid work, whether that be sponsored videos or creating content for the actual brand. So I do a lot of Google searching. I will like sit down, I would say I do this like every 6 months. I'll sit down, I'll Google new PR firms that are like fashion, beauty, child products, motherhood products. I'll find PR firms that work in the realm that I share content in. I'll send an email, I'll ask to be added to the media list, I'll tell them a little bit about myself, what kind of content I could possibly create for them with the products that they represent, and give them an idea of how I see the relationship going, and go from there. I've got added to some media lists, it's led to some free products, it's led to the start of some relationships, it has opened some doors that way. I've got invited to some PR events. I can't always attend those because they're in Toronto, but another one of my goals is that as my children grow and they need me here less, I can maybe do like a night in Toronto and go to some of those PR events. So, and then there's more opportunity for networking with the actual people and collaborating and stuff like that. So I do a lot of searching, I do a lot of email sending, and I will just say too, guys, don't get discouraged with email sending. I worked in sales, I've been on cold calls, I've been on email cold calls type work, and in all of my experience with that kind of sales, we have a 10% rule. If I want to get 10 responses, I need to email 100 people to just get 10 responses. And some of those responses might be no. So don't get discouraged if you're not hearing anything back. You will connect with somebody eventually that's a good fit. So just keep that in mind. So yeah, about every 6 months I'll sit down, I'll try to find some new PR firms to reach out to and start building those relationships, and just kind of go from there. So that's how I have connected with PR firms to receive free products, to create relationships and content with those products. I hope this helps you in your influencer social media journey. Thanks for being here with me, guys. Leave your comments or questions below. If you're already doing this kind of thing and you have some ideas, leave those ideas below. And I'll leave my email address as usual down below, so if you prefer to communicate private, if you have different questions, send me an email. I'm also going to start offering coaching calls. So if you are like ready to be more serious about this and you have more specific questions for me and you'd like some more specific one-on-one training, you can receive that by sending me an email. If we're not in the same city, that's okay. We're going to FaceTime while my baby naps, because that's how I roll. I love you guys. Thanks for being here with me.